Hello everyone, I am back from Hood River, Oregon. Beautiful Hood River, Oregon. Oh my gosh. So much wine, so much jam, ciders, blue sky, sunflowers, and just nothing to do but soak it all up. So I'm so glad to see you all. Thank you for waiting for a day for me, right? A little behind. A little head still foggy from vacation, right? Hello, Jean and Debbie coming on in here for Friday night crafty time. We're gonna have some fun. Let me pull my screen up. See, now you know what I'm doing. When you can just hear me, now you can see my little eyeballs rolling around looking for this video. There I am. And so pop on in, ladies. Hi, Roz. Roz, I haven't gotten back to you yet. You know, I'm still moving. You hoped I was doing better. I'm still upright and here to craft with you and even showing my beautiful cowlicks. So it's all good. One thing about wearing my hair curly all the time is that it hides all that, right? It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, but it was getting to look, I thought I looked like a little bit of a crazed clown. So I thought I better go back to straightening my hair. It happens every time. So you get straight hair me now, at least for a little while. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ethel. Very nice to see you. Norma Jean Lemke. Very nice to see you, too. And hope you're all having a good night. Bonjour, Martine. Ça va from beautiful Canada. I hope you're doing well up there. I'll just wait for a minute. See who's going to be our Friday night ladies, right? Now, I would like to say that I am partaking of some of that beautiful wine tonight, but I'm just drinking cranberry juice. It looks like it though, doesn't it? The ice kind of gives it away though. No self-respecting person would drink red wine with ice. So, well, hi Michelle. Nice to see you Saturday morning, right? I hope you're doing well. I was trying to fix the lighting. We may still have to play with it because, you know, I sit right by the windows, thank goodness. And so we get to play with the light. Sometime now, when I came back, it didn't look perfectly blue, but it's looking pretty good now. Looking pretty good. The coughing is going down to a minimum, so I think our smoke is sort of clearing out. It's not really our smoke, but you know, it's everyone's smoke. We all share. Hello, Kathy Sanford. Hey, KZ, how's it going? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You knew I'd come back, right? I told the dogs I would come back. And if I didn't tell you, it was just kind of, it was implied, right? I'll be back. Although I will tell you, it was so nice over there. And of course you're on vacation, so you don't have the worries of your day-to-day stuff, right? But it was so nice over there. I told my mom, go get the dogs for me, bring them back, and then I'll be good. Because I had a Stampin' Up! Kit with me, so I thought, you know, that would get me by until I could order some new things. But you know what, I came home because coming home is nice too. Nice to be in my fun craft room and with all of you. I missed all of you, and sorry I couldn't come live last night. Just still dragging too much, but you know what, tonight feeling good, and tonight's Friday, so yay. I have lots of crafting to do ahead of me. So let's see here. I will mention, actually, let me show you this first. I'm not going to show you like a 90-minute slideshow of my trip or anything, but I do want to mention, here it is, right in front of me. So let's see here. This is where I went. Basically, we spent a lot of time in what's called the Fruit Loop. And it is in Hood River, Oregon, right? And this is Mount Hood in the background. Lots of still active volcanoes there. Not active all the time, not like Hawaii. But Mount St. Helens is in this area. So that erupted when we were kids, right? But here's the provocative fold out of the flyer. And so this is a map of the Fruit Loop. And you can get it online, of course, but I love to have it in paper too. So the Fruit Loop is just south of the beautiful Columbia River. And just letting you know, in case you want to go there sometime, right? So it's just south of the beautiful Columbia River. It is in what's called the Columbia River Gorge. If you want to read about geography, it was made a long, long time ago, right? And there are, I don't remember how many wine, or how many, I almost said vineyards. How many, I'm so classy. How many vineyards are there? But there are a lot, more than we could get to by any stretch of the imagination. And there's tons of fruit stands. It's a lot like, minus the wine part, it reminds me a lot of Emmett, the town that I was born in, except as my mom and I were commenting several times, they were stupid and they cut down the orchards in favor of dumb houses, right? And so now they don't have a Fruit Loop. They don't get a cool Fruit Loop. And anyway, you know, now we have to go to Hood River. So big deal. Anyway, it's just so fun. And this was my favorite winery for several reasons. Cathedral Ridge. And this was a really delicious red called Necessity Red. And I think state, the laws in states vary, right? But I know that I can order this from Idaho. So, and I will be ordering more of it because it was the first winery we went to, and you don't know, right? You don't know that it's going to be the first or the best when you're there. You don't know until the end. And so at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have gotten more wine there, because there were 3 that I really, really liked for gifts, for like, I don't drink a ton of wine. I will only open a bottle if I have a couple of friends, or if my friend Katie's over, because I know she'll help me out. But in any case, it's super fun. It's very fun to learn about wines, to eat it with food, and then see how the taste changes and things like that. And so at this winery, we actually had someone who was describing all that to us, and who set up the wines from lightest to darkest for us, and all that. So anyway, it was very fun. I also hired a driver for the day, which was fantastic, because you're out in these orchard lands, and it's not difficult, but we knew we weren't going to be driving, right? Because we were drinking wine. So, but my favorite thing also, that was my favorite winery, but my favorite thing was the cidery, because I love hard cider. So anyway, that was really good. And I'll throw up some pictures of places, and if anybody wants any specific contact information about any of those places, it's very dog friendly. It's right on the freeway. You know, you can stay at several places there. So anyway, it was really nice, and it's always good for the head and the heart to get out. My body was hurting, but you know what? That's okay. It didn't matter, because it was going to hurt here or it was going to hurt there. Okay. Ooh, KZ. She's like, we are getting 20 shares tonight. I would love that. That would be a perfect welcome home gift. And also, well, I'll tell you a funny story as we go down to our project. We are actually going to work with something I haven't even opened. How fun. The Christmas Whimsy kit. So this is one of the newest, well, it is the newest kit that's available to us. It is $19. You make 8 cards, 2 different designs, some beautiful envelopes. I don't know what's in it. I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it. I haven't opened it. I ordered 4. Probably will sell some, but maybe not. If they're that cute, I won't be selling any. So anyway, so that's what we're going to work on tonight. We were going to work on this, which is actually this month's paper pumpkin, all cut up, because you can make this super fun thing out of it. However, you need the assistance of a glue gun. So I came in here 10 minutes ago just to grab a glue gun and then get to work, right? Because I know where everything is. Except for the glue gun, apparently. So, scratch that. We're going to make this some other time, hopefully this weekend. Well, I guess if I don't find the glue gun, I'll just go buy a new one, right? And then I'll find it. But in any case, it's kind of funny, because it was like, well, I took the time to cut all these pieces out, which are really fun, by the way. and then I can't show everybody what to do with them. So it's okay. We pivot, right? And I've been wanting to work on the Christmas kit anyway, I have to say. So maybe I'm a little happy that we had a little happy accident. So let's see. What do I have to tell you? Oh, I am cutting supplies for my Charmed card kit this month, right? Every I don't want to show that. I don't want to show the actual one to you, but every kit gets a free limited, or what do I want to say? It's a silver engraved charm with a sentiment that's exclusive to the month. I haven't done this in a few days, remember? It's a little rusty. And anyway, the featured bundle for the Charmed card kit this month is Sparkle of the Season and these beautiful dies. So many things you can do with it. And so, of course, it's going to have some Christmas and winter feel, but it has so many other feels, or so many other things that you can do with it. Really, I think you can use it from here, definitely through the end of the year, and then forward. Because how many times have you hung a wreath on your door, right? Well, then why can't you just make all occasion cards with wreaths, right? It's not just for Christmas, it's for all around. So anyway, these will be going out to everybody who's purchased them already next week. So if you are interested, it's not too late. Just go to thestampingzoo.com, look at Charmed card kits. There's a tab at the top, and then welcome Donna. And anyway, just know that you can still get in on this. It's really fun, and there are different options for online versus the full kit. So just go over there and read all about it, and hope to have you join. Give it a try. I think you will like it. I think you will, because most people do. So anyway, we have that going on, and then also for the rest of this month. So from now on, or at least for the foreseeable future, let's say, I'm going to have a promotion where you will receive some free card kits with a minimum purchase. Right now, the minimum purchase for September is with $40 or more online order using a host code, or you can call me and place the order as well. You get card kits to make these 3 cards. The camera's turned around, sorry. Anyway, we make these 3 cards. This is in a box, and you'll get all the supplies for that. And we have this cute one with all this great paper, and of course you use your own stamps, right? And but I send you all the die cuts and send you the designs, send you all the cardstock, the embellishments, all of that. And then you get the instructions just by being subscribed to my email list. So these have already gone out for September, but of course, if you get them, if you purchase them, I'll make sure that you, or if you earn them, I should say, I'll make sure you have the instructions. But going forward, please sign up for my email list if you haven't already, because every month, just for belonging to my email subscription list, you will get a written tutorial of all of those kits for free, okay? And that's where all the measurements are going to be, and you know, all the techie stuff that isn't so fun to talk about all the time. All right, I think I'm ready to face you down now. And I was going to say turn you down. That doesn't sound very nice, does it? Let me face you down, and let's see if I remember how to stamp. I'm not quite sure if I do after I've listened to myself here. Okay, so you know that you're going to go left to right and then upside down. And so if you don't like all this, hello. If you don't like all this, look away for just a minute, but I'm getting better at it every time. So it's not such a long hassle for you, right? I kind of think it's better to have my camera a little higher like it is right now. You will see my hand come in here a little bit. And let me move the light just a bit. I don't want to hurt your eyes, your Friday night eyes, right? Everybody's been, well, a lot of people have probably been looking at screens this week, and it's time to just make sure those peepers are happy. Okay, oh my goodness. So here is, again, this is the information you need for the promotion. And making you happy makes me happy. That is the truth. So this is just one way that hopefully I will make you happy. So if you shop with me, which I certainly hope you do, because I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, this is a business for me, and I sell all the products we're going to be using. If there is some rare exception, I will make sure to mention it, but otherwise, if you're just joining or don't quite know what all this Stampin' Up! Business is, we are a paper craft company, and we sell everything for your paper crafting obsession. It doesn't matter if you're brand new and have never stamped before, or if you've been stamping for 30 years like I have. We have something for you. We have lots of somethings for you. Just ask me, right? So there's lots of fun things to explore with Stampin' Up! And one thing, like I said, is definitely we've got a beautiful line of kits. And so this is the first specifically Christmas kit that has been launched. Now, kits are available while they're available, okay? So I'm not saying that this is going to go away or anything anytime soon. I'm sure they're planning on selling some of them, but when their kits are gone, they're gone. So when you see a kit that you really, really like, I would work it out to buy it. And because we don't get notice, I don't believe. I think they're just gone, right? Okay, so with that in mind, I have two different price points for these particular kits. You can purchase them for $12, and up to this point, the $12 kits, you don't even need to know how to stamp, because all of the beautiful sentiments are available to us. Or you can purchase a $19 kit, and that has, as you will see, a cute little stamp set and an ink spot. Everything you need except for scissors is in the kits, okay? They'll even have some great instructions. See, I'm pretty sure of myself, because I haven't even opened this yet. Here's another option, as I was talking about. Here's another option for kits. This paper pumpkin is, these are the next three that are coming, all in special boxes, and we all love the special boxes anyway. And like I told you, I cut this one all up because we're going to make something out of it. If you've read ahead, you probably already know, and that's totally fine. We will be putting it together as soon as I find the glue gun. But anyway, so these are the next three kits, and I think they're going to be really fun. You need to sign up by the 10th of every month to get the kit, and once you sign up, you're on a month-to-month subscription, but it's very easy. I don't want that to scare you, okay? It's very easy to suspend your kits for a month or to cancel your kits. It's just you hit a drop down in a menu. And if you're my customer, you can certainly call and ask me if you need any help with the status of your kits or doing that. And I'm happy to help you, whether you're signing up or whether you're pausing because you might be a little busy that month. So it makes it really easy. The price is $22 US plus tax. Shipping is included. And as you'll see when we do the paper pumpkin kit, it's tremendous value. So tremendous value for a super fun kit that I think it's for all skill levels, right? So it's really fun to take it with you to a friend's house or something and work on it. So hello, who said they're crafting in a first time? Is this Angie? Are you the one that said you got bit by a black widow spider? Who said that? My goodness. Oh, yes, Angie. That's no good. Oh, darn it. Man, I'm just looking at a few of these. Hello, Catherine Murphy. I don't know if you go by Catherine, Kathy, Kath, or I don't know. If you have some other nickname, let me know. But anyway, just kind of cute. Okay, everybody's talking about their paper pumpkins. Donna, you get yours a little bit later than I do. See, mine comes kind of early, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I'm kind of on the early side of things, which is very fun, actually. Hey, hello, Sonia. I don't always see you, so sometimes I see you just on the replay. Hello, if you're here, and thank you so much for sharing. Kathy Sanford, you've never had hard cider? Oh, you got to try it. It's so good. It's so, so good. Donna Lathrop knows. She lives in the Pacific Northwest, so it's very big there, too. Yes, Mary Ellen. We should go wine tasting. You went in California. Oh, yeah, fancy. Very fancy. Hello, Pam. And Susan, hers is in transit. Okay, so this one is the beautiful Christmas Whimsy kit. Of course, they come in these. They're all in these right now. They're all in these standard, really sturdy and very nice boxes. I don't want to kind of gloss past these because they're really nicely wrapped. You saw that. They're so easy if you want to buy them and give them as a gift. You don't really even need to, I would just put like a ribbon on this and it would be very exciting to me to see the Stampin' Up! Part, right? So I'd like tie some of our ribbon around it and call it good. But it's just very nice and it keeps all the products really safe. And if you are working on them and then you stop for a break, everything can go in its own little nice empty box. So at least it starts out that way. Mine sometimes morph into other things, but you know what? That's perfect. Now this one's coming with a really great little stamp set. Now I haven't watched anybody put this together. This is probably like my bad. I'm putting it on this paper so you can see it maybe. 3 cute sentiments and like some stars and then some snowflakes, of course. Cassie, it's not time yet. Oh my God, they're sneaking up on me already. I will tell you, so yesterday was my last full day home and I needed to rest. So I was home, like I was sleeping or sitting up, but not for very long. Anyway, there was a dog on me 98% of the time. Even in the bathroom, they were like, we're coming with you. You're not going on vacation without us. So anyway, we had our beautiful reunion. Okay, so back to the kit. This is, again, if it's your first time with me, I do apologize if I'm driving you crazy, but this is the way I speak, right? I'm kind of like a squirrel. And I'm just getting back to this after a couple of weeks. So I'm even more of a squirrel today than normal. So I know you can all keep up though. I'm not that complicated, right? Okay, so Night of Navy, beautiful. I am going to sub out my existing Night of Navy, like a lot of you do. There's nothing wrong with this. It's perfectly fine. It's the same ink, but I like a little bigger ink pad if I have it. And once you start stamping and getting into this craft a little bit more, probably this will be one of the first things you start collecting to add to your crafting products is our beautiful full-size ink pads. So anyway, we're going to use this. And secondly, I like to keep these for new stampers because I like to send new stampers away with a few different choices for inks because I think sometimes it can be really overwhelming when you're just starting out, you know, because lots of us have so much of it, like I have every ink pad, right? And I think that sometimes people maybe look at that and think that they need to have every ink pad. You absolutely do not. I would suggest you have one ink pad in the beginning. Don't get overwhelmed. That's why the kits are so wonderful because all of the supplies you need, minus the scissors, are in here, right? So as you saw, this is perfectly sealed. No corners are messed up, none of that. I actually saved this to resend product and kits out to people. So look, you can upcycle all of it. And then here are our beautiful examples. Look at these. They make me laugh. I love this one. This is so me on a teetering ladder. Reminds me of the last time I put lights on the trees outside. Yes, this is really what I looked like, except minus the dress, but pretty much the teetering part. And anyway, that was it. And then look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Hello, Anne. Thanks for sharing. Nice to see you. Okay, so when you open up, these instructions are probably just like in the paper pumpkin, but you can look on the back, get started, allons-y, and then something in German. I don't know what it means, or I don't know how to say that one, so I won't. It tells you right away everything that should be in your kit, okay? It also tells you the coordinating colors, as we've talked about so many times. That's really one of Stampin' Up's gems, right? One of the secret sauce to their success is that they have coordinating colors, and they put all of the products in lots of the coordinating colors. So you will find Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Crumb Cake, Evening Evergreen. Oh gosh, there's just too many for me to read, but just rest assured, these are all in here. And so if you have different things in your stash, you can take the extras and you can start coordinating them with this type of cardstock, ribbons you might have, embellishments, all sorts of stuff. So very fun. Hello, Lois. Nice to see you. Hey, Kathleen says 11. Keep sharing, peeps. I like it. And Kathleen also says she started with in colors and built from there. That's a very good idea. I always tell people to choose a project and then we start building around the project. But you know, it just depends on the different person. That's why I think, a biased opinion of course, but that's why I think it's a very good idea to work directly with a demonstrator because we know all of the products. We can tell you whether or not the things you think you're buying are the things you're buying, and so much more, right? Devonna, this is not a paper pumpkin. This is actually the Christmas Whimsy kit, which is available now online. It's $19. So it is, let's see if I have the number even. Nope, that was on something else. If I see it, I'll let you know, but you just have to look for Christmas Whimsy card kit, okay? Hopefully that helps, and hello, by the way. And then, so when you see the instructions, they don't even have words, right? It's like IKEA. I'm sure they make it like this because we are in several different markets with several different languages. And so nobody wants to be bothered with that. And frankly, after I've had a couple bottles of my Necessity Red wine, you know, the writing starts to get blurred a little bit. I'm just going to say it. Also has on the side of a lot of them, if you have trim or anything you're going to cut, they even give us a ruler in inches and centimeters. I mean, get out. Stampin' Up, you're so good. And so it tells us everything to do. So we're just going to kind of work through this, right? We're not going to make all 8 cards. My plan is to make one of each design, and then we'll see what time it is, but we'll make a few alternates. Here's some beautiful gold cording. Now we actually sell cord that's probably the same cord in a combo pack of gold and silver. It's really beautiful. Here are the embellishments that come in this kit. They are Night of Navy. Let me take them out of this so that you don't get the reflection, so we can really see what they are. And of course they're snowflakes and stars to coordinate with the stamp set. Isn't that pretty? I love those. Ooh. I have to make sure I don't use all of them on the first card. Then you'll always get a stamping block with a kit that has a stamp set in it. Okay, so for the $12 kits, this is not in there because you don't have stamping. But in the $19 kits, this will be in there along with your ink pad. Ooh, I like them already. Beautiful envelopes, foil lined and ready for stamping. Stampin' Up always has high quality envelopes that you can stamp on right at the time you're doing your project. So we'll do a little of that, of course. Ooh, and then we already have the scenes built for us on both of the cards. So this is one design. This is that design where the elves are pulling that large slate of toys. And then this is the other design where, as I was telling you, it is like me on the ladder, right? Ooh, these are nice. All of these labels for stamping. Let's see, they give us 6, 12, and there's only 8 cards. So you got 4 little uh-ohs or 4 to use on something else. A nice little sheet of gold stars as well. I believe those were for the top of the Christmas tree. But again, you get 20. So you have extras. So the nice thing about Stampin' Up! Is they give us extras. Oh my gosh. And these are the stars right here, right? These beautiful little die cut elements. We don't have to worry about stamping these or putting these together. And this is so helpful when you're making Christmas cards. Am I right? Because if you're like me, you're going to make more than 8 Christmas cards. You're going to make probably 80 Christmas cards. And so we want our cards to be really special, but we don't have time to stamp every single image. So for this, no problem. We already have the really pretty part of it made for us. Michelle, yes, I'm glad you took your mom's call over watching my video. You can always catch up, right? I record it just for you. So let's just punch these out. We have all sorts of little beautiful, I love these, I don't know, Santa's helpers. They might be, I hate to just call them all elves because they kind of just look like, you know, moms and dads staying up late at night. Except I don't think my parents looked like this. I think they looked sleep deprived actually when they were putting together my stuff. So that was very kind. Oh, look at this one. I love it so much. And she's holding the star, and of course you can put those gold star stickers over that star if you want to. So we'll have to do a little bit of that. Yes. Oh, so sweet. So we have enough. Now they give us these, the subject of the cards, right? They give you enough for the cards. It looks like they give you 8 of those. And then you have some extra people though. Oh no, those aren't extra people. Sorry, they are part of the card design. They come after the sled, not before the sled. So these guys come after the sled, and I love how they don't have faces. We had a suite last year. I think it was called Coming Home, and it had paper like that had, correct me if that's wrong. Hello, Megan, and thank you for sharing, Michelle. I love that so much. Yo, and Donna says she already has a 25 Christmas card order. So those aren't even yours, Donna. Those are just for an order. Good for you. Well, you might think about using this kit. I don't know what the theme is, but so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll leave these connected for later. They also gave us some glue dots. Now, these are always a little contentious, right? Some people hate these. I don't hate them. What makes them hard to use is that it's hard to peel them off alone. But if you have a take your pick tool, which why wouldn't you? It's $10 and it's worth so much more. Just use your take your pick tool. So we're going to use these tonight. And I'm going to show you that you need to befriend these, because why do you want to just throw away a bunch of glue dots? You can use them. And then, you know, if you get too tired of it, you can just use the regular ones on the roll. But they're perfectly good glue dots. Now I'm going to move this for just a minute. And also we get some mini dimensionals. And these are all things that we sell. Well, the adhesives, they're all things that we sell in the annual catalog, right? But you are provided them in your kit. So it really is, like I said, you add the scissors and then you are ready to make this kit. Let's see here. I am going to grab a piece of grid paper, then I want to turn it over. I'm just getting back into it, remember? So I just need things to be like simple. I can't be reading about cute little paper pumpkin puppies. Okay, let's bring these people over. They need to be put on cards. Stat. I also got my Wink of Stella out. I can tell you right away, I knew that I was going to want Wink of Stella, and that's just our cute little glitter pen. You should always have a Wink of Stella. Okay, so that's an easy fix. If you are trying to put an order together and you don't know what to order a Wink of Stella. And then, of course, we want to put some things with the Wink of Stella. But you definitely want the wink of Stella. It goes with everything. Okay, I'm just looking at our cute little sentiments. And so let's take a stab. I think even I can do this on a Friday night after not stamping for several days. I can't believe it. It's so weird. Oh, hi, Anne-Marie. It does make everything better. Anne-Marie calls Wink of Stella Stink of Wella. And so whatever you call it, right? It's perfect. You have to have it. Oh gosh, Anne-Marie, I hope you are having a fun time with that expanded crew you've got over there. Gidget Louise and Dakota, your husband, of course. And you have cats too. I wouldn't be, do you have a llama? That would be really fun. That would be really fun. If you had one, I would come and visit it. You do live in Texas, so maybe you have some room. Hello, Donna, and thank you for sharing. I was reading something else, sorry. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, Anne-Marie's getting a new foster tomorrow. Oh, well, I can't wait to see all about that. I think I read something about that, and so anyway, this is how this is going to look right away. It's so cute. But first of all, we are going to take advantage of the beautiful stamp set that comes with this, right? And this is our paper piercing mat, right? I'm gonna put it under the grid paper like I do a lot of times because these are photopolymer stamps. And as you know, I like to take photopolymer stamps, and the first thing I do is while they're still on the sheet, I rub them on my chamois to get them ready to receive ink. There's kind of a film that's on photopolymer stamps, and it kind of resists ink the first few times. You've heard me say this before. I always describe it as the first crepe you make. It's not the best. But anyway, so while they're on their just a piece of acetate that they came on, why not just run them over the chamois and try and remove some of that. And then you'll get a much better image. But we're still going to use our grid paper, our non-grid grid paper, to take a look at this and see if it's ready, right? So a little Night of Navy goes a long way, as you can tell. I'm glad I stamped that on the grid paper. I need to like not be so heavy-handed. Must have gotten strong on my days off. Oh yes, please put llama on your goals. You do need to buy this kit. Oh, we were just talking about purchasing the kit and how you need to purchase the kits when you see them, because then when they're gone, they go bye-bye. It's not a low quantities now or anything else. They're just gone. Oh my gosh, see? So much better. That's why you just have to try things. I mean, when you're stamping, you just have to try it. And that's why when you come to classes at my house, every place has grid paper, and I expect everyone to use it. I always tell them I want to see their grid paper really messy when they leave, because you don't know the difference in pressure that you need to use for different types of stamps on different days and everything else unless you try. Okay, so now that we know that I needed to lighten up, this is dry, so I'm going to go ahead and see. Still, that was a little harsh. I hit it too hard again. These, they're supposed to look really random, but they have a lot of extra space in there. And when a stamp is like that, I think it's best to really put the ink on lightly. Oh yes, that's much better. Okay. And then it's a random stamp. We are going to turn it this way and that so that we don't get the same pattern as we're stamping, right? So, and I'm trying to not leave a bunch of blank spaces, but it is sky, so. And I'm not going to go clear down, right, because I don't want my tree floating in the air. So I'll come over to this other side. I'm already in love with the stars and thinking about thinking about that set. Whimsy. What's the Whimsy Christmas set? You could so use this stamp set with it. Ooh, look at that. You've immediately made a sky and the ground just by the beauty of this kit. Hello, Kate, and thank you for sharing. Hello from North Carolina. You got your Feels Like Home stamp set. Good. I'm so glad you got it. And you said you wanted that one, so I'm so glad that you won it. Yeah, I forgot. The last thing I did was send out a bunch of prizes last week. That was so fun. So I hope everybody is getting them, or your cards if you're not in the United States. I still wanted to send you some love, right? So I sent you a card. And so anyway, that was really fun. Thanks for participating in all that. We were having a shareabration, weren't we? We were celebrating all the great responses we got when everybody shared, right? So when you share, it's like a grassroots effort, people. When you share, you help the Stamping Zoo get some more views, get some more friendly, crafty people to come in and hang out with us and just have fun. So, okay, the next thing, and really I don't even need the instructions, right? I don't need no stinking instructions. But maybe I want to look at them. Okay, so anyway, it just tells you, this is kind of the interesting thing. I do want to point this out because I didn't understand what this meant on the instructions when I first looked at these type of instructions. So it shows you all the supplies you're going to need for your one card, right? It even shows you down to the embellishment. They want you to use this label, 1 gold star, 5 blue stars. You get the point. And so it shows you every single thing. These are glue dots. Okay, the little solid circles tells you, okay, we want you to use 3 round glue dots. And we want you to use 3 mini dimensionals. They even get it down to that. But, that's kind of helpful sometime. Okay, and then that's card number 2. So you go down to this part. That's number 2. And it tells you what I already did, right? You ink up the stars. You put it all over there. Ooh, even tells you that. Now, it shows you where you should put your dimensionals, which is kind of fun. That's more than 3, though. I don't know where I'm messing up on that, but in any case, we're putting a lot of dimensionals on the back of this thing because we want it, the whole thing is going to pop up and give us that much more interest. But they even show you, like I want to make sure you can see that, they even show you where to put the dimensionals. So they've turned it over here, and then they show you like all these little spots is where you need to put the dimensionals. Now, for an old timer like myself, that's fine. For somebody who's never made a kit before, though, that's imperative. That's so important. And so I love it. And I find myself still following the directions. I'm very compliant. So if they tell me to put a dimensional somewhere, I'm going to do it. And so, and this is also like, I guess this is a good way to know, again, if you haven't done it before, it's a good way to know, like, don't use 20 dimensionals on the first card or you won't have enough to finish your kit. Now, I will say one thing about the Stampin' Up! Kits that I love is that they don't skimp on the supplies. They always give you at least what you need and usually a little more, but they don't plan on you using, let's say, 20 dimensionals. This one needs several though, so just gotta kind of watch that. Now it is 7:48 and I've got a little one behind me, so I think it's time for snack break. It's nighttime snack time. Oh my gosh, are you hungry? Go tell Tango. He's like, screw Tango. Come here, Tango. Can I get you a cookie? There you go. There, you want it? There you go. He's not quite as excited. God, you should see that Cash, man. He will beat you down if you try to come between him and a snack. And quite frankly, as I say that, it sounds just like myself. So he is a little man after my own heart. Yes, exactly, Roz. That's why I was saying, like, you know, we are so kind of jaded in that we've seen these kits and we're so used to just all these great little tips and tricks. But as I try to look at it from a person who's never done the kit before, it's very helpful. Very helpful. So again, I'm using my take your pick tool. This does not come in the kit, but this is only $10. And this is just one of those tools that are going to be great for paper crafting or lots of other crafting. And just if we can take your pick tool appreciation moment. This is the paper piercing end. I like to call this the pokey tool, and lots of you do as well. I use it the most. But if you twist and turn this, right, snap and bend, or whatever that was called. Anne-Marie, you're here so you can remind me. Here's the tiniest pancake flipper. This is really good for certain kinds of embellishments and stuff. So anyway, there's that. And then on the other side is putty. Okay, so this is really nice when you're picking up lots of different embellishments too. And so you twist, this is brand new. So you twist this part until some of the putty starts coming out, and then you release it. So you stop the pressure, and I kind of like squish it down on the bottom. And then when you want to bend and snap, there we go. You bend and snap. So you can remove things really easily versus trying to pick them up with your fingers. So that is the take your pick tool in a nutshell. And then you can add this roller brush for $10. And we'll talk about this later, but this is basically used for die cuts, and it's like invaluable. It saves you so much time. So this can just be added. It can be put right on this end. You just unscrew it and then screw this in, and then ta-da! That's why it's called the take your pick tool, because there are lots of different tools. Oh no. Nala's like, did somebody say nighttime snack time? Okay, let's take our perfect little elf. I guess it's an elf, right? And they show you exactly how to do it, right? I kind of want him teetering a little more. But it's like going to put this on just perfectly, because that is what elves do, right? Risking life and limb. And then, of course, I need to stamp the sentiment. They've used Season's Greetings. Now, it doesn't mean you have to use Season's Greetings. You can use anything you want, but they're just telling you how they made the cards. It's kind of like when you purchase a kit that I have made. I design cards for you, but then, of course, you can do whatever you want. You can make them all exactly like I made them, or you can make none of them like that. So, and again, when you purchase the kit, you get a block that fits all of the sentiments. I'm just pulling blocks that I own, my other blocks. So, but they work just the same. There's my little Season's Greetings. And again, I don't know my own strength. And I also know that Night of Navy, it's just a very, oh, look at that. It's a very pushy color. I don't know. Oh, nice. See, the first time I would have messed it up. That's why they give you extras. Okay, so Season's Greetings. I need to come in over this a little bit. You might see my hair. And since the block is clear and the stamp is clear, you get to see exactly where you're stamping. And so no more guesswork. No more days of the stamp-a-majig. Oh gosh. Who knows what a stamp-a-majig is? I think lots of you do, but stamp-a-majigs was an old tool that you had to use, and it kind of took the fun out of it, I thought. Now I would use it now just for fun, like just for, what I want to say, nostalgia's sake, but otherwise, no. Okay, so it's telling us we want 8 inches of this beautiful gold trim, and remember, it gave us a ruler on the side, so you don't even need to guesstimate. Right, you go 0 to 8, and bring in the scissors. We sell these paper snips. These are also $10, and they're just the perfect size, right? Stampin' Up! Makes things that are perfect for our craft. So the paper snips are nothing different. They are perfect for our craft. And it's got a cute little zigzag on the back. Now this is where they've used glue dots. You can tell because they're round circles. And then they've used Stampin' Dimensionals, and you can tell because they're like white hexagons. See that? So we will go ahead and do that. Where are the glue dots? Isn't it interesting when you follow the instructions, is what my brain is saying. Gosh, Lisa, it almost seems like it's easier. Oh gosh. Okay, so we need a couple of glue dots. Now remember, I told you, so much easier if you will just purchase a Take Your Pick tool when you buy the kit, right? And then, of course, you have the Take Your Pick tool for all of your other projects. Because once you start crafting with these fun products, you're not going to want to stop. That's the only I guess caveat I have to give you is you're going to love it. Okay, Kathleen, we'll see you later. Tell that family this is your viewing time, right? Okay, so I am just kind of, you can loop this how you want to, but I'm kind of following their little instructions, if you will. And they've kind of like done a loop over here, and then it's gone across the back. I'll probably use an extra glue dot. I might stray and use an extra glue dot because I want my loop to be a certain size. And so what else? What does everybody have going on this weekend? And I know that some of you are already on your weekend, you little Aussies, but everybody else is in some form of their Friday night. So please tell me, spill the tea. What's going on with you this weekend? I would like to know. Okay, and I think I'm going to do mine that way. I'm kind of doing a combination of, like, if you look at this from the front, then you know exactly where it's going to land. And so then I just kind of turn it over and put a glue dot right there and use my Take Your Pick tool to burnish the thread into the glue dot. So yes, you know what I'm doing. I am creating card kits that I'm super excited about with Sparkle of the Season. I am making some customer thank you cards, which I can't wait to do because I have a really fun idea. And oh, Leslie, COVID jail, that's right. Aren't you so glad you have your crafting? You know what, I think I don't have any, I'm not privy to any secret information, but all I need to do is look at the stats for the state, and I can tell you, how do I put this nicely? If common sense prevails, we'll be in COVID jail soon. I'm just going to say it. So I know what's coming down the pike for this great state of mine. So we're going to be right there with you pretty soon. Oh, so cute. Oh, it's like I had a professional kit, except nobody needs to know that. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Now let's take some of those stars, because they said to use the stars on this one, and I bet you use the snowflakes on the other one. And I am just going to kind of superimpose my stars over the other stars, but kind of in a shadowy pattern. And I'm going to do 3 in a triangle, a rough triangle, right? Oh my gosh, this is a cute. Wouldn't you love to send that Christmas card out? And wouldn't you love to receive it? It's so adorable. Okay, let's do a couple of things to it. Now I'm already wanting to like deviate, right? But not a lot. Not a lot. I'm not going to deviate a ton. I'm going to take those same beautiful stars that we had. Oh, lots of people have quiet weekends. Yeah, you know what, Jean? I think we have one day, and maybe it was today, frankly, that was a little warmer, and then everything settles down, and I am in heaven. that was also a really nice thing about being in Hood River, is that it just was not that warm. And the temperature's really great there. And of course, I was on the river. So the breeze was coming off the river all the time. And that was really nice. Oh, so fun. So those beautiful envelopes. All of these little details put into this kit for only $19. I can't believe it. Crafting and Netflix. That sounds so good. It is a cutie patootie. Okay, so I have been watching a show, little Netflix, you know, give and take. I've been watching a show called Kim's Convenience, and it's like a light, it's just a light show. It's like about half-hour episodes. There's 5 seasons of it, which I had no idea. But it's about a Toronto family who runs a convenience store. The parents are from Korea, and then the kids, and they have 2 kids, of course. But the guy, I don't even know his name, but later I saw him on a commercial for some new superheroes thing. And if you're into superheroes, then you'll know. But I didn't know. But anyway, I was like, oh, that's that kid from Kim's Convenience. So anyway, I shouldn't have gotten rid of this yet because I want some stars inside. So anyway, I'm going to watch some more Kim's Convenience because it's easy. It's not subtitled. It's not, no one dies that I know of. You know, it's just kind of Netflix and chill. Only really Netflix and chill. Okay, that is our first card, and I think it's so cute. And it's really, like, we did some extra stamping on it, but it's so adorable. Look at that. This is a special little card. And so you make 4 of these, and then you make 4 of the other design. So let's move on to the next design, because it gives us a little scene without doing any of the work. It's all ready. I love it. Now, where'd that bone folder go? That's not in the kit, but it's just, again, it's something that you will amass as you start getting a few supplies. So that helps you have a nice crisp fold on your card. And then I will show you the instructions. So here's number 1, right? And it's showing you which pieces you need. You need the sled. You need this little person following behind. You're going to need this certain tag, and you're going to stamp with the Merry Christmas to You and the snowflakes. And you're going to use snowflake embellishments. So good enough. We can do it. Oh, Pam, there's lots of crafting. It looks like there's lots of crafting, relaxing, and a little bit of cleaning going on. I'm right with you. You know what? I did unpack, and I did run a load of laundry, but my suitcase is still on my kitchen counter, so I don't know. I'm not in a rush. Like I said, I still needed to relax from my vacation. So it will get done when it gets done. Okay, so this just peels off here, right? Photopolymer stamps are just sticky by nature. So, and then here are the little snowflakes. I'm going to put those on the smaller block. It's nicer. I feel like you have better control over the stamps if you use a stamp block that is roughly the size of your stamps, right? But using the block that comes with the kit is completely fine and will get you there. Don't worry. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. It is really cute, huh, Martine? Thank you. I thought of it myself. Not really. So anyway, there's that guy. I'll try not to stamp on it. And again, I'm going to take a cue from my last card and use my paper piercing mat and try it out on my scrap paper here. Did I get it? I think so. Again, light pressure. So I'm going to come down into the middle of the card first. Oh, yeah, I like that. And again, trying to fill in spots while still spacing them and making them kind of random. So you're moving your stamp around. Now I need to move this little fella. I'm going to ruin it. He's going to have snowflakes on it, and I don't want it to. Oh, gosh. It's so cute. I realize I've stamped a lot in my lifetime, but I can't help it. I'm still kind of amazed at it sometimes, and I find that it's so therapeutic to just put ink to paper. Like, that's all it takes for me. Ink, paper, and wow. Right? Doesn't need to be any fancier than that. This is actually simple stamping, right? You don't need a stamp and cut and emboss machine. You don't even use a punch because everything's kind of included. And I need to do it this way. They made this stamp really clever, like it almost curves around the trees. It's like they thought of this. Oh no, Michelle. Oh gosh. I hope you're doing okay over there. I don't know if Tasmania's in lockdown or not. Tell me, are you? You know, I watch Donna Gray a lot, like all of you do. And so, my goodness, that poor girl didn't even get out of lockdown before she was back in lockdown. I mean, that's just pathetic. That was really kind of a little sad. But, you know, I mean, she keeps going. I'm not saying, like, it's as bad as it could be. But it gets old, doesn't it? So, anyway, thoughts going out to all of you in lockdown. And like I said, I'm afraid I'll be joining you soon. Let's see here. Where is that tag? So it told me I wanted this tag, right? Oh gosh, that's so cute. It has it hanging off of the gift on the top. Merriest Christmas to you. Super sweet. So I'm just going to hopefully replicate that. And perfect. It set me up for success. Susan says, looks great. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. Okay. I think that's all of our stamping. Isn't that funny? We want just 3 inches of cord. I think that's, let's do this, which is a little different. I want you to cut 3 inches of cord. But you know what? 3 inches of cord is hard to work with. So here's where I'm going to have to step in and suggest that you work with it off the roll. Don't cut 3 inches of yarn or 3 inches of twine. That is not a good idea. Just work with it on the roll, okay? They don't even have you, let's see. I think you hide this. We're going to glue this back behind the gift. So, do that, okay? So then you have a little bit to hold on to. Sorry, I missed your comment. Yeah, I was asking if you were in lockdown, but you say you're all good. So, good. Stay down there. Stay way down there, isolated. It's actually a good thing right now. Okay. Let's put our little people on. And again, we don't have to guess because they tell us where all of these little dimensionals go on. It's probably good for me to have a recommended number. Otherwise, I might be the one that would use them all on the first card. So, like they only put 2 on this one. I would have easily put 4. One fits right in the head. You know they've planned it that way. So this is why you want to use Stampin' Up! Products, is because they plan this kind of stuff so that you have success, right? It's all these little things added up together makes a really great card kit at a really good value because you get 8 beautiful cards with envelopes ready to send. They're easy to make. And then before you know it, you have 8 cards to give away. You have 8 cards in your Christmas card stash. And you need to start now. Nobody likes to make cards, and you know we've all done it. make cards at night in December after you receive cards during the day. That is so not fun. That takes the fun out of it times 10. So make your cards in advance. Get them out. Be the one that like just kicks back and, you know, relaxes. Now let's see here. I may have been meant to do something up here, but let me see. Let me see the picture. I mean, let me see the photo. Oh, they have it tied on the front. Okay, so they don't have it tighter on the back. Probably would give you too much. Oh, see, everything I told you right out the window. Okay, I'm just gonna tie this simple. Right over left, left over right. Correct, or whatever. Left over right, right over left, whichever way you do it. No cases for a long time. That's good. Like I said, stay down there. Don't venture out into the rest of the world. Stay happy in Tasmania. Now see, this is why I didn't want to work with 3 inches of this twine, cord, whatever it is. It is a lot easier to work with it on the roll. Lisa Lynn. Oops. Okay. New one. All right. Let's try that again. Like I said, work with it off the roll. It's so much easier. So I also had some fun catching up with some of my recorded shows, my Real Housewives and such. Oh my, those ladies. Problems of the world on those beautiful shoulders, I tell you what. They lived a COVID that was very unlike mine. I'll just say that. And they were still complaining about it, but didn't look like it was very rough. Okay, that's better. Like I was saying, work on it off the roll, and then you won't get all caught up. Okay, now I'm just gonna peel these off, and this looks like it's in the, oh, well, I'll tell you exactly where it is, because you can take a cue on where to put this from the scenery that's on the card base itself, right? So this person is pulling this, and they're really close to this tree in the front. So that's all you need to know. Oh my gosh. Set this down low enough so that your gifts don't go over the top of your card, okay? That's about the only other thing you need to remember. And then finally this little one coming in the back, making sure that this last gift doesn't get forgotten. Dang it, these are so adorable. I am about ready to cry. They're so cute. Now, you can put it like that. I kind of like it like that, actually. So it has you putting this tag up on dimensionals. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? I am semi-following the instructions, right? That. And then I think what we could do is pull this just so that the cord is kind of just tight enough and held on its own if we're super clever. But then I can't hit the elf. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. It doesn't even have its sparklies on it yet. Okay, so now this one gets, of course, the snowflakes. This one gets the snowflake sparklies. Ooh, in love. I'm in love with it. Oh gosh. Whoops, I thought I had one, but I didn't. I'm in love. This is so cute. You know what? I thought I liked this one the best. I think I might like this one the best now. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell, and it doesn't matter because I have 4 of each. I know. Which do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the first card, or let's say ladder or sled? Do you prefer the ladder or the sled? I'm gonna stamp up a few extra things with these snowflakes, but you tell me, ladder or sled? Oh, Michelle, you have to, because then we can say that we worked on these cards the same day, even though we're halfway across the world, or really all the way across the world. We need another envelope. So I am definitely going to have 8 cards made, and I'm not going to be worrying about, well, the first 8 people. The first 8 people on my list are going to have cards. Only 80 more, 70 or 80 more. Sled, ladder, nice. Sled, sled, ooh. There's no wrong answer, but they're just so cute. I can't get over it. I'm gonna do a little more snow up there, and that helps you make them kind of like personalized. The other thing I really like to do is where there might be a price on it, you put a little stamp. Like we're just gonna do a little bit, and it's kind of cute. Like just a little something on at the end to show them that it's a handmade card. Merriest Christmas to you and season's greetings. And of course there are other sentiments to put inside, which is really kind of a smart thing. Let's put this inside because let's be honest. Well, no, I mean, you don't have to be honest. It's not like a secretive thing. Lots of times when I make cards, I'm really just signing my name or Lisa Tango and Cash, and then, you know, it's people I talk to. So I'm not going to necessarily give them a letter. And now because of Facebook, we all kind of keep up, don't we? We keep up with each other. Martine says the sled because of the gifts. Both because of the sled. Yeah, I think a lot of people are liking the sled. It's okay, because when you make the ladder, then you're going to realize how cute that is too. Okay, I'm going to put this inside. So of course I want to try it out again. Let me find a clean space. Ooh, that's pretty. So pretty. Everything coordinates. It's adorable. I can't get enough. Remember I told you I have 3 kits. No, I have 4 kits. So there you go. If you don't see any for sale at my classes, you'll know why. The only thing you want to do is make sure this is straightish. It doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. That's really nice. Look at that stamp. It's so pretty. You sign it, and as they say, Bob's your uncle. You're done. Oh no, I've messed up. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna show you how to fix this. So in my stash, I happen to have some white. Sorry, I need a little drink before I perform this surgery. It's a little different color, but that's okay. Oh, well, let's see. I could totally go, here we go. I'm going to use the coordinating colors. I'm glad this happened. I did it on purpose. Not really. And use my Stampin' Right marker. I could totally do that too, Pam. But I'm afraid the P is going to be like, and the love. I don't think I'm that. Now that is one very good thing to mention though, is you can use your Stampin' Right marker and color it in. I just don't think I'm that talented. So let me take one of the coordinating colors that I know that I can stamp on. Let me see the front of it. Okay, I might want to use Soft Succulent. This is a little bit of a fancified, okay? So I am going to use that, a little piece of Soft Succulent, and then let me find a die cut that will work You can also use a punch, of course, but is this the one with the tag on it? Yes. Why don't we use a tag on the inside? And we want, of course, we want our stamp to be able to fit in the tag. So this is the tailor-made tag dies. They are gorgeous. So we are going to take this and make it into a little opportunity. Oh, I have a better way to do this. So where I stamped it down here, just see if it fits. It fits. Okay, and it's placed nicely. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out of Soft Succulent, and I know that color is going to coordinate because it was included in the kit, right? It tells me, which thank goodness it tells me. So this and this, and I'm getting out some pieces and parts off to the side here for my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, Soft Succulent in order here. Okay. So here's just a little scrap piece of Soft Succulent. Oh, I bet a lot of you know what that's from. And let's see here. I need this to be a little bit thinner. Yep, a lot of you know where those stars ended up. You'll be seeing them soon. Yes, it's an added bonus. You bet. Okay. This is how it happens, right? You look for a little opportunity and then you go, hey, wait a minute. I have a die cut that would look really cute in there. Okay, get this going and going. There we go. Okay, ooh, super pretty. Look at that. So these dies are sold from the annual catalog, and they have two different shapes. And this one's the one that's all rounded, but they're both stitched or decorated in some way. And then they also have little tab toppers. So this one's blue, or this one's round. It matches this one. And I think this might be Misty Moonlight that's stuck in there, you guys. So let me get this out. And if it is, oh, perfect. So you can die cut these, but I already die cut them. And this is Misty Moonlight. So we're not looking any further. We are using this. I know, right? Great save. Hilarious. Yes, Alicia, you know where the stars are from, don't you? That was, all those stars were cut from one punch. It's in the holiday catalog. But they were sent out in this month's Chopped. Okay, what's up with the glue? Come on. Must be empty. Right? You're not going to get me to stop crafting that easily. You better do another video again. Come on, Michelle. I need to see your videos. What do you think I watch? Well, the die cut part was easy. The gluing, not so much. That's because this is stuck, and I'm afraid it's gonna like gloop all over the place, right? You know what I'm talking about. It burps, and then it goes all over the place. Come on, dum-dum. Well, this is going to be quite a little thing going on here. Let's see if I can just get a little glue off to the side, like dressing on the side. Okay, so this is a good time to mention that this has 2 points on it. I don't know if I have 20 shares, Kathleen. You know what? I can't see the shares. It actually only tells me 1 share, which I know is not true. So we will take this beautiful moment to say very nicely, if you have not shared, but you are enjoying this, this highly edited video, please share with your Facebook friends. You never know who's going to be wanting to join our crafty group, right? So I appreciate that so much. It's how you get the word out about the Stamping Zoo. And we talked about all the growth I saw after the shares went up, right? We saw some really good growth in views and likes of my page and all that stuff. So we want to keep that up because that just helps me bring more products, more videos your way. Okay, so we have now made a totally beautiful tag. I'm not going to put anything in it because, of course, this is on the inside. I'm going to put it at a jaunty angle. Oh, it's so cute. See, so we turned a little, into a nice little thing. And like I told you, there are definitely a few different ways to fix that. Like Pam mentioned, you could have used your Stampin' Write marker to color. You could also put a liner, a complete new liner into the card. Or you can just do what I did, right? Use it as an opportunity. Oh my God, see? Use it as a little opportunity to use a cute punch or a die cut and then just glue the heck out of it. That's not even, you don't need all that. Just trust me when I say that. That was like a face full of shaving cream. That's all I could think of. Okay. As I was saying. Okay, this does dry mostly clear, but you don't want to start out with a big mess. Right? Okay. Hey, that turned out really cool. And it kind of like coordinates with the tag. And I think it's really kind of cute. Don't you? Oh man, you guys. Well, thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to put you out of your misery now after this. But this was so nice. This was a nice little welcome back to me. I hope that you were glad to visit with everyone and see exactly what's included in this Christmas Whimsy kit. And so if you buy this kit and another kit and a glue, you then will get 3 card kits free for me this month. You do have to use the host code. That is one thing that I'm going to be a stickler on because it's what helps me, again, it helps me bring extra product to you in the form of gifts, in the form of my videos. And so it's just an easy little extra thing to do. So you do have to use this host code. And again, it's in my emails. If it's not on my Facebook page, it will be. And so anyway, just keep that in mind. And then finally, because I have this Wink of Stella here and I can't control myself, let's do some Wink of Stella. I want to color her skirt, and I'm just going to be really bold and do it. It's so pretty. I'm only going to do the top part, not the shaded part. And again, sadly, this doesn't play off on videos very well, but just, it's a thin, shimmery layer of glitter that is evenly distributed and dries almost immediately. It's so fun. You will love it. And it picks up, well, even you can see a little bit of it in there. It picks up so much shimmer in when you're looking at it in person. So anyway, I know you're going to want this kit, and it's now available. Lots of people have been waiting for it, right? And so why not get yours now? Work on it next week and just have a great time with it. Here, I'm going to hold this down. So if you want to take a cute little screenshot picture of them, you can. And here's your little reminder of what the code is. But oh my gosh, I've had so much fun with you guys today. Thank you so much. And I can't wait. I'll probably be live again this week. This weekend. I'm not sure when, but it's just really nice to see everybody. And thank you so much. Okay. Have a great night. Oh, I still got to pop you up. See, I forget this part. I got to pop you back up. So have a great night. You're going to see me upside down now, of course. But at least I see some love hearts when I turn it up this way. So that's always fun. All right. There we go. Okay, everybody. So, whoops, other way around. So it's nice to see all of you. And don't forget about your Christmas Whimsy kit. Okay. While you're there, check out the other kits. There's so many kits for all occasions, literally, or cards just for all occasions. There are cards you can send in the mail. There are cards you can give away in person. And there's a mixture of both. So I really encourage you to buy a few kits while you're there. They're all, like I said, they're really affordable. The most expensive one is $19. So treat yourself to a few, okay? I recommend it. I am the professional here, and I say you need some kits. Okay, everybody, thank you so much, like I said, for putting up with me. I'm a little rusty, but I think I can get back to it, okay? Have a great night, and I will see you soon. Whoops. Turning it